Hey, Manuelito. How are you, puppy? In the chat. Andrew is also here. Oh, look at that. People are gathering. Wow, you don't have to rub it in, Drew. I had some health concerns and work concerns. Good. Wishing this Friday to end. Old school team. It's a full work day, Manu. What are your plans for the weekend that you can look forward to? Escape the Friday with a little bit of not shadowing. Just imagine what the weekend brings. Sid is here and Six Packs. Oh, a bunch of people. Hello. I'm on lunch, so I can't stay long. Well, thank you for popping in during your lunch, Rue. Nice to have you around. Yes, hi Six Packs and Sid, of course. Manu says, we don't care about your health concerns, man. You're here to entertain. That is correct. Very, very dumb of me not keeping that in mind. Of course, I should have thought of that. It's a full day of work, yes. Tomorrow we got invited to a baby shower of an acquaintance, and so Sunday we'll have a board game day with some friends. Oh, that sounds nice. Board game days always sound nice, don't they? Trying to run my first RPG session as a GM. Ooh, interesting. So you're already prepared for it? The campaign is set up and everything? It's going to be cold and wet, so I'm just going to draw and watch YouTube. Cold and wet, yeah. You guys don't have the colossal snowstorm problem that the New York folks have, do you, Rue? Sid asks, how am I? I'm good. I was away this week for a client work in Brussels, and yeah, I ate something that did not agree with my belly at all. Got quite a nasty food poisoning. Was out for a day and a bit, and now we went out with the wife, had a nice date day, so feeling quite a bit better. No, I'm far enough south, so we missed it. Good for you. I feel like this ship should have been a bit thicker, or it should have had thicker parts. So that's what we're working on now, by the way, if people are interested. Manu. Yes, I'm ready. Need to print a couple of things, draw a map, and some dossier-like documents for mission briefings. But everything good. It's for Mothership, a sci-fi horror RPG. Okay. Not familiar with that, but sounds like a lot of fun. In general, sci-fi lends itself great to horror, so should be fun. Jermaine, your designs are always futuristic. Thank you. I mean, that's where I live. I love my futuristic stuff. So mostly you will see futuristic. I don't think you will see a lot of fantasy stuff from me. It's just not my thing. Yeah, all those movie tropes and whatnot, gonna drain them to the bone. Very good. Very good. I'm always I don't have the hatred for tropes that many people do. Because sometimes I feel that it's overused, some things, but I think tropes are also there to serve a purpose. So you don't always have to throw the trope baby water out with the baby trope, if that's a saying. Okay, so I'm just having fun here and trying to see what sort of interior I can do for this ship, just because I had a lot of fun with doing sort of an interior cutaway for the previous ship. So I thought, let me try something for this as well. And I don't want to stick precisely with it. I don't feel the need to stick precisely with the same ship. I just want to see what feels good. Rue, man can draw the straightest lines in sci-fi, but sadly not in anime, girls. It is what it is. And they are recognizable, so people can relate to them, but they can react completely differently from what you could expect a trope character would do. Yeah, that's the fun part, yeah. Don't like this. Don't like that. So what we're gonna do is just duplicate this, bring it over here, push that a bit back, merge it down. And let's see how I can change this up a bit. We all have our strengths and weaknesses, yep. That is correct. Okay, I don't care for this back that much. Oh, Manolito, or anybody else who's sort of gaming people, are you guys excited for Next Fest? Did you download already a bunch of demos, try a bunch of things? It's always a nice time. I never get to try as many demos as I want, which is clearly impossible since there are like 3,000 games advertised. I'm usually hunting through YouTube to see what other people recommend, and then I just put a bunch of it on my wish list, and then follow them throughout the years when they pop up. I haven't downloaded shit. Okay, fair enough. I've hardly played a couple of hours these past few weeks. A lot of work, huh? Look at you being all grown up and not having time for gaming. Okay. Like I see something here slowly developing. A lot of side projects. Oh, that's cool. More 3D printing and stuff. Just finished a 30 centimeter model of Balrog versus Gandalf for a friend that I basically gave away all the work. Send you. Okay, I'm curious. I am curious. Okay. Hey Anu, welcome. Welcome. I forgot to say hello before. And remember the game? I've been having a lot of traction on that one as well. So yeah, little time to do everything I want to do. I am familiar with that. Let's make this a bit smaller. Ooh, I like this. I don't know if you guys can hear the music, but this is some very cool cyberpunk sounding stuff. So I'll star it for myself. Let's download it as well, just in case. Oop, there we go. Okay, back to live stream. Bum bum. Okay. I like the front heaviness. I wanna go into somewhat of a chopper vibe. I'm running in a bit of a, you know what, this one can go away. Good that we tried, but we do not like it anymore. Instead, let's duplicate this one. Thing is, I don't want to make it too thick and heavy, because already it has quite a bit of heaviness to it, but I feel I'm missing something before I can move on. But yeah, this is also not working particularly. So let me flesh this out a bit more before I move on with it. Oh, you've been reading a lot too. Okay, what have you been reading?
Wait a minute.
Update me on your reading material.
Wait a minute.
Okay. Unnecessary window details done. Do we have any good? Yeah. Interesting. Welcome, Tiger. I says, I'm going through the second book of Game of Thrones, The Clash of Kings. Just finished God Emperor of Dune and started Heretics of Dune, the fifth book. Did I stop? I think I stopped at God Emperor. I don't think I did Heretics. I read Mouse. Yeah, yeah. Mouse was. It always was just too heavy for me to get started with it. But I heard a lot of good things about it. Okay, you are chewing through some nice books there, buddy. Is it a Thunderhawk? No. I just basically started out from one of these old sketches of mine. Well, old, it's still from this year. And just redesigned it a bit. Trying to come up with something different. Thanks, it was heavy to me as well. Yep. It's not one of those happy reads. Tiger, I have enough to get a Huion Inspiron drawing pad. That's nice. I'm not familiar with that model, but it's nice when you can upgrade your drawing tablet. Can't wait to start. Well, I mean, you can start drawing on with pen and paper before that, right? You don't have to wait to only draw digitally. I'm sure he meant with the tablet. I'm sure he meant it as well, but it was too good not to comment on it. It's becoming so heavy. I don't like how heavy it is becoming. Oh, this could be interesting. Very traditional, not quite my approach. Is there a reason on the canopy being forward like a hind? No, not particularly. When I was drawing this, I did something very, I just wanted to do something very angular, and I just ended up liking it, and I wanted to take it into the design. Let's see what I can do with it. But I'm having a bit of difficulty finalizing it. Up there. Yeah, I know. I like this is how much I was thinking, and then I felt like it was late at night, and I just like, okay, let me quickly finish it so I can also do some rendering. So yeah, I totally agree. Didn't really have time to properly think it through. Let's stick with this here. Hey, Samarth. Welcome to the stream. How's my life? Good again. Now that I don't have food poisoning. What? It's true. No, it's all good. Kid is getting more and more fun, so that is quite nice. It's getting cuter, thinking not thinking more, but acting like a little actual human more and more, and that just brings all sorts of new feelings that didn't have yet. So there's a lot of cool stuff there. Work is quite nice at the moment as well. So yeah, it's good things. I wanted to have like this thing here, but I don't like it that it cut off whatever was there. So I'm just gonna put maybe like some sort of extra sensor things there. Yeah, it still breaks up the silhouette nicely. It adds a little bit of extra to the silhouette, but then at least it doesn't obscure my little engine part there. Yeah, I can work with this. I must say I can indeed work with this. Besides the sensitive tummy. I am looking forward to more summertime coming. Getting back into, well, summertime, at first just spring. Getting back into biking, going out into nature a bit more. It's not that I've been cooped up in the house, but also with Emily it's a bit harder to go further because it's always, well, not always, but it's quite often wet, and I just want to go a bit more, be able to go into the grass with him and just let him go and run. Because right now I'm like, oh, don't go off the path, let me not get you all muddy and stuff. Rugai, can you draw a cute animal next to it for? Yeah, of course. There you go. There you go. Let me zoom out a bit. Something like that. There's a size comparison for you. Quick question: have you drawn any mechs that isn't bipedal? Yes. Where is my 2026? That is 4-pedal. This is 4-pedal with wheels. Another 4-pedal. 4-pedal with attached wheels. This is 6-pedal with attached wheels. Again 4. Another 4. And another 4. So technically just one is bipedal out of this collection. So yeah, I have drawn a lot of mechs like that. Have you bought the bike attachment for the baby chair? Yeah, we have. Actually, I have to install yet for my wife. We bought a new one, but we have like 3 baby chairs for possible 3 bikes at the moment. So we're set with that. Like also, Tiger, if you ever feel bored and go back on my Instagram feed, you're gonna find a bunch of mechs that are not bipedal. And actually, like I just did this now, wait. I joined the competition and I did this mech, which is, well, I don't know if you would call it a mech, technically it's a mech truck, but it was supposed to be like a colossal cargo carrying logistics mech. So I did a bunch of just fun sketching, trying to find something, and then detailing and exploring it a bit, and then just doing a quick 3D sketch, and then AI render and a bit of a paint over just to see what it would look like. I'm just too lazy to render. Not lazy, but also you don't have the time, and a good render takes a lot of time. So there's that. I feel like I could extend the wings a little bit more. So let's try that. Hey, I'm walking here. I think Martian Manboy, Martian Tony looks like he's from the Discord, our friend, just with a different name. Tiger. AI is a great tool, but also you have to watch out with it to not take too much of the creativity, because many times you just forget, or you just think, oh, that's enough. You stop being creative when the AI does a lot of the work for you. So use with caution is what I would say. Yeah, Bogdan, that's what I thought. Yeah, I think it works better with extended wing. And what happens if I make the canopy even smaller? Feel like that might be beneficial. I love that I detailed the other canopy and then don't continue with that drawing, actually. Very, very good. Okay, something like that. There we go. Hey Solver, welcome. What software am I using? Sketchbook. It's called Sketchbook, Sketchbook Pro, different names. Thank you for popping in, Rue. Have a nice day. Glad to see that the cute anime girls are still requested. Yes, Bogdan, they are. Radar and electronics are very large when you see it next to humans. Yeah, yeah. It's also like this is clearly more Star Warsy small ship, and then we're growing into quite a bit bigger ship there. So maybe I don't like the canopy that small. Okay, let me concentrate on other things, and then we can always return to the canopy and see how we feel about it. I can extend this a little bit as well. Okay, and let's not forget to, if I extended the wing on one side, I will have to do the same thing here. Something like that. Okay, let's just test this because I did it too much by the ear and I don't trust myself. And I was correct. So let's move this whole contraption here a bit. There we go. That feels more correct. And that's how we do it. I lost the mic. Okay, mic is back. Let me see. I'll position the mic slightly differently. You guys tell me if you hear me much worse. Okay. Let's put it here. I'll put it there. Okay. Let's see. Ba 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 ba. If I speak, let me see. Can I make it louder? There we go. Okay. You just complain. If it's not loud enough, you complain. Squirrels are sneaky. Well. Who do we have here, sir? Who do we have here? Okay. Let's copy this. CV. I do think I will stick with a bigger canopy in the end. Yeah, it's just, it fits better. Dice. What size ship would that be? Very quiet. Okay, let me just put it back here. I'll do the old, just stick it in there and then it will be extra loud. Well, I was thinking something like this. If we look at a little human. That feels about what I was going for, because originally I did this, and then we would have somebody like this for this one. This is like Star Wars Starfighter size ish, but yeah, this is a bit more of a in the realistic direction, and then I can push. Oh, well, I'll be right back. Sorry, my little one is going to sleep and I wanted to go and kiss him goodnight. Mike Hugger, run for us. This ship feels kind of small to fight a star. There's that famous industrial designer humor that we've been missing here. Just puns, the best puns, the best of that humor. Just dad jokes still. This is what this channel is known for: high quality humor and line sketches. That's what you get from us, guys. That is all that you get from us. Nothing less, nothing more. Radio Tin Can, I use Sketchbook Pro. If everything is correct, all the way in the upper corner, it says Sketchbook Pro. You can see it there. Dice. Would it be a cargo carrier or bomber? Or maybe all-rounder for a mercenary or something? In general, so I do two ships. I like the freighters, the cargo carriers, and I like hero ships, which are the typical Star Wars Millennium Falcon, as you described, the mercenary ships that can do a little bit of bounty hunting, a little bit of cargo carrying, a little bit of smuggling. I grew up with Star Wars. That's my favorite kind of ship, that typical hero ship. So that's what we're doing here as well. Okay, this is not necessary here. Okay. Also, hi. Hi, Radio Tin Can. Manu, the best puns you can find. I feel that spacecraft like these would use cameras to look behind it. So we had a conversation, just a couple of exchanges in WhatsApp, because I did I not draw it? Did I draw it on? I drew it on the iPad. Okay, let me bring in Instagram then. Yeah, I did it on the iPad. So I did this ship, and I did a cutaway. So this being the inside, and then we have the cockpit area, and then technical area, one extra seat there, and then just a crammed living area. And somebody said, like, yeah, it would maybe be nice to have a small window here. And I was actually thinking of adding a small window, but this is now the design is a little bit all over the place, I think, just because like small window would make sense in like a Star Wars universe, but in a more realistic universe, I wouldn't even add this, because then I would go with something more like The Expanse, where indeed everything outside is just nicely closed off, and you have cameras everywhere, and then inside you have a couple of not even windows, just big screens, and then you can basically see whatever you need to see. And that would be, I think, also much safer from many points of views. But a lot of these just, yeah, don't necessarily make sense. These ship designs, it's more like Star Wars is not sci-fi, it's space fantasy. This is the same. Like also, if you want to be that realistic, these are like personal cars. I don't think people in the future will have personal cars like this. Just everybody will be living on planets, and you will have, just like you have now, everything will be either military ships or cargo and big corporation sponsored ships. These sort of things I doubt will really be something that happens often. Squirrel. As an industrial designer, I prototype all of my jokes through a variety of user personas to maximize user experience and optimal face palms. Oh man, personas. I haven't done personas in a million years. Oy, oy, oy. Tiger, but even so, civilian planes don't really look behind itself for air-to-air rockets. Squirrel, a small window to maximize your view of all the nothingness. This is what I said as well. Like if you do interstellar travel, you just see darkness. Maybe a couple of okay, you did see stars, but it's mostly darkness, right? Dice. Fun thing I heard about the Millennium Falcon. The reason it's got the cutout in the front. Yeah, because it's offside because it's used to be made to push giant cargo boxes. Yeah, I saw that one as well. Space Wizards. What are some art books you would recommend? I gotta be honest with you, I haven't really had the time to do art books lately, so I can't really give you good recommendations on that one. I would say just go for whatever media you really think that did fantastic art design. If you're looking for stuff like this, and just get the art book of that, whether it's video games or movies or whatever. I don't consume as much art as I just like to create it. In my free time, I do much more just gaming. Free time, but this is also my free time, but in my non-art time. And instead of buying art books, I mean, I have a million comics here now as well. So look at this chunky boy here. This is what I spend my money on, and I get inspired by those a little bit as well. But still, most of my inspiration is a couple of people I follow on Instagram and a bunch of Pinterest. Squirrel. I like the idea of a swarm of AV robots that crawl around the exterior of your ship and anchor down where they need to magnetically, and then they transmit the web of visuals to the cabin. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I never thought about that. I mean, the only counterpoint to that would be that it feels flimsy, not in the sense that it's flimsy, but it's very high-techy solution, and depending on the universe or how much conflict there is in the universe that you're creating. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to do just one more iteration on this one, where I mean, I like this silly sharp angle, but also I don't. So I feel like now the whole ship moved a bit away from this original sharp angle sketch. So I want to see if I can come up with something that would make slightly more sense. Yeah, honestly, I feel like this works better. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't know how to read whichever has the best pictures and the least amount of words. What? I like the jankiness of the solution, but I can imagine companies selling the AV crawlers as a solution for any and all ships. Just have to have enough to create enough. Yeah, so basically if all ships, I mean this is what I like about just world creation, because if you have a world where all ships are designed with this, pirate ships, everything, then like when you go to target subsystems, when you have a space fight, everybody goes for... Well, no, because technically you don't need cameras. If you look at the Expanse universe as well, everything is with sensors. And yeah, you can put sensors all over the ship. You don't know necessarily where to target those. So those AV sensors could be purely for entertainment purpose, for people to see. So actually, I came back around on your solution. Good job, Squirrel. Ansh, hey, it's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Art of Sane. Hey, small question. I always feel like I am not drawing enough, but the thing is, it's not about time, e.g. if I draw many quick scribbles, I feel alright, but if I spend more time but only draw one thing, I feel I didn't draw enough. Any tips? Why? Okay, so I don't know if it's a good tip or not, but did you ever think why you draw? Like what is your motivation to draw? Like what do you get out of drawing? Because you need to find why does it feel to you like a bunch of small scribbles is worth more than one more worked out drawing. And if you find that, then you can also fine tune of how much you feel like you should or want to draw. I personally don't have this problem. I feel I don't draw enough just because drawing is not my only hobby. I love gaming, and I also need to spend time with my kid and my wife, and I also like to watch series and movies sometimes, and I also want to read my comics, and I also want to read books. So it is difficult to find space for everything. And then I want to feel good about drawing, and many times if I notice that I only want to draw something that to post on Instagram, then I get annoyed by myself, because that's not why I got into drawing. So many times I'm just like, oh, you know what, I just want to have fun. I don't need to build an interconnected world that maybe I could monetize or blah, 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 blah. And then I do stuff like this, because I did that interior cutaway space sketch before. It was a lot of fun. And I thought, oh, let me draw another ship where I could do maybe an interior try as well. And then right now I just have fun. I don't know when you joined, but I started out just drawing ships and just iterating until we ended up at this point. And right now I'm just having fun with this. I don't know if I will do an interior or not, because my point is to have fun. And no matter how much I draw or how detailed the drawing is, I just know that, hey, I had a good time with this. That was a long and rambling, hopefully good answer to your question. Dice, how do you think a ship would be designed if it took a month to get to another planet and it was an average man's with a wife and 2 kids ship? I mean, once again, I don't think that would be feasible, because that would be just very expensive. So in car design, they always start with a package. You have the wheels, you have the main, I don't think it's called chassis, but whatever it is. You have an engine block, you have the battery these days, you have cargo space, and then you have the seatings. And then you can push these around to make space. So that's how I, in my head, approach spaceship design as well. I have videos on it if you want to check out. So I would say you need a cockpit. If it's a family, then you need a sleep unit for 4 people. Maybe I would do in front of the cockpit or close to the sleep unit, just a day place. I would do some sort of kitchen where people can eat. Actually, not kitchen, mini kitchen. Let's combine kitchen and pleasure place. Then you're gonna have an engine somewhere, hopefully not right next to when you're sleeping. That's not smart. And then you have fuel somewhere as well. And then you try to package this in some sort of chassis that is spaceshipy. That's what I would do. Radio Tinken. Hey, so if you don't mind, I wanna share an idea for a ship I had some time ago. Basically, just a ship that is blocky, but its sides to the open to reveal some arms. Those arms are used to scavenge ships or mining. That's a good idea. I did similar ships a couple of years ago when I did Shiptember. I have ships with arms for cargo manipulation. But I do these because in outer space you can easily combine a mech and a ship. It just makes sense to have them combined. Mystery Cloud, quiet spring, warm midnight, drinking coffee and cigarette, watching drawing stream. That feels like I'm in another world with stream. Well, thank you for enjoying and choosing our stream. Okay, still catching up. Sakib, do you think it's acceptable to use the ruler to get straight lines for sketches, or should I freehand since ruler is easier, but when it's freeform it has the sketch look? Hope that made sense. Here, let me just quickly see if I can find anything. I think this one I did here. Let's see. I think this one I freehanded, so not the best. Here's my quick before going to exam. For me, because I like sketching a lot and I like sketching fast, it's much faster to learn how to draw straight lines, and then I go wherever, and then I can easily try and draw. Oh wow, that's bad. And draw blocks and everything with straight lines. If I would have to take out the ruler now and draw the same sketch, it would take a lot longer, because I have to, like even here, I have a ruler, right? So I can take a ruler, line it up, draw the line it up again, draw the line. For me, it's just faster and it makes more sense to learn how to do it freehand and then doing it freehand. However, I also come back, and if I want to really make, I think I have a, let's see if I have one this year. Otherwise, I have to go back to previous year, don't I? Yes, I do have to go back 1 year. Let's go back to 25. I'm pretty sure I will have something. Here we go. So these are rulers. So this is the same, I drew this in Sketchbook as well, the same app, but like this line is 100% ruler, this line is ruler. At the same time, this is not ruler. So also, I like combining the two because it gives a crispy, straight line, but you also have a little bit of that, it's still a bit wobbly. So it has that edge to it. So yeah, you can do both, you can do one. I think it's worth learning how to draw without it, but I wouldn't feel bad, or I wouldn't feel any sort of way just because you like using ruler. Knock yourself out, use it, it's no problem. Even so, spacecrafts are much more complex, expensive. Yes. Scrolls are sneaky with a couple of comments. From my experience, most people who don't draw enough or don't enjoy it don't feel confident in their ability to draw. The drawings don't come out right or take too much effort to map out, and the act of drawing becomes an obstacle to the result. When you feel more confident, it's because your skills are good enough and it becomes more effortless. So basically you draw more when you feel like you can draw better. That is a good one. I didn't even think of it like that, but I think that is a very good one. There is also an element of when you're in your early learning phase and you see a little bit of, so when I went from really bad to slightly less bad, and I saw that so yeah, going from, wow, what am I doing? So going from A to A plus to B, the way you see yourself learning, this gives you a boost. When you arrive here and see like, oh wait, this is different than that, then you draw a lot more here. And then when you get here as well, you see again, oh wow, I see that I got better. Then I feel that also gives you a boost that, okay, I'm gonna draw more. Tiger, hey Robert, I wanted to show you the sketch I made for my Mac. I don't think you can put in links into the YouTube chat, but if you check the description of this live stream, there is a link to our Discord, and there are several channels where you can post your art there, and if you mention my name, then I know for sure to check it out. So that's how you can share art with me relatively easily. I think I like this. I think soon I have to go down for dinner. So I might leave this like this for now. I don't think I will change it a lot. I might come back for that interior, and we might need a door or a hatch or something for this one. So I'll look at that. But yeah, I think relatively safe. This is a boring design. It's a traditional design, but there's nothing wrong with those every now and then either. Not everything has to be weird, how I like to draw them. But this should be fine. Oh, thank you, Manolito. You are a very kind boy. It's what I have to tell my students all the time. You'll be uncomfortable at first until you see the progress, and then you enjoy it more and more and get better even faster. Yeah. That is correct. You get exponentially better, and then you like hit a wall, and you don't really feel that you get any better. So yeah, I've been at that wall for a while now. Okay, I think I will call this. If we still have quite a couple of people watching in the chat, so if you have any questions, shoot them now, because in a couple of minutes I'll be going away and never come back. But no, I'll be going away to have dinner, and then I'll end this stream. So if you have any sort of questions, remarks, anything, please shoot them. Where do I post in Discord? Just share your art. There's a couple of share your art. Whatchamacallits? Let's see. Share your art. Yeah, just do share your art. All right. Let me compare this to the. Yeah, we'll take a look at this again. Advice for Robert: find a different way around the wall. A doorway of different material subjects will also improve you in more easy and different ways. Yeah, I feel like the one thing that I started doing is I just stepped away from the industrial designer style, and I did do more cartoony and just have more fun with watercolor as well. So I'm not necessarily disappointed with not feeling progress, because I just explore other areas. But it would be, I mean, I just see professional art and I see my art and I see the difference, I guess. What's your favorite flavor of artificially flavored candles? Very good, Manuel. Very good. Ay. Here. Okay, everybody go download games for Steam Next Fest. Don't forget to do that, because it's over in a couple of days. And yeah, see you in the next live stream. Thank you very much for joining. This was a lot of fun. Take care, have fun, draw, and yeah, see you around. Bye bye.